It never seems to fail. We always get upstaged by the amazing beak-nosed bandit, the beak-nosed Sabians. Um, they're saying the International Olympic Committee admits transgender athlete policy is outdated. And let's see what they're talking about. It says the International Olympic Committee officials admitted here at a roundtable with reporters that the guidelines governing the participation of transgender women in the Olympic sports are outdated. They also confirmed that the IOC will announce a new policy soon after the Tokyo Games. The IOC made the admission as New Zealander weightlifter Laurel Hubbard prepared to become the first openly transgender athlete to compete at the Olympics. Hubbard, who lifts in the 87 kilograms division here on Monday, is allowed to compete alongside women under the guidelines established in 2015 by the IOC and adopted by the International Weightlifting Federation. But in recent years, many medical experts and policymakers have come to the conclusion that those rules were no longer fully supported by science. Experts who spoke with Yahoo Sports, some of whom have consulted with the IOC, identified two main shortcomings. The testosterone related rules were too lenient and that one set of guidelines should not apply to dozens of different sports. The current guidelines require transgender women to undergo hormone therapy and suppress her testosterone below 10 nanomoles per liter for at least 12 months prior to her first competition. Two scientists who've consulted with the IOC said that based on recent evidence, they believe that 10 nanomole per liter threshold to be too high. It was set based on old data and not on the most sophisticated ways of measuring testosterone, said Myron Gentle, a Yale endocrinologist who studied the topic and consulted with the IOC for 2 decades. I want them to show, I'm trying to get a picture of this motherfucker. Look at this motherfucker. Laurel, they wasn't lying when they named this motherfucker Laurel. He looked like Laurel and Hardy. He looked like Laurel after he ate Hardy. I want this fucking picture to come up. Was, if you got an athletic wife or athletic girlfriend, you know what I'm saying, she wants to go to the Olympics. This is what she's competing with. God damn. This motherfucker look big as hell. I could see him in the post victory interview. Well, I was on a strict high protein, low fat diet. I ate 10 turkeys a day. I think I'm well prepared for this event. I think I came in and did just like a plan. Those girls have nothing on me. You know what I'm saying? This motherfucker is big as hell. Competing with women. They gonna need Honey Boo, that fat white chick, They're gonna need her to compete with this bitch. This motherfucker. Wait, here we go, hold on. Watch when it come up. Look at this big motherfucker, man. Anything to make this shit ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you gotta measure my testosterone and I haven't even taken any drugs. Oh, see, they don't want to show the picture now. They got too skinny. This bitch make these niggas look like they need to form Voltron to be as big as this motherfucker. Let me see if it's on the other part of the damn article. This big motherfucking white boy. Say he's transgender. More like transformer. This motherfucker's not even human. They won't show the picture. Yahoo. Yeah, there's definitely some Yahoos. The beak-nosed Sabians have done it again. Look, they call it the transgender policy article, but they're showing people swimming. They let this motherfucker sweat in the water to make the pool, to fill the pool up. You know what I'm saying? Like, still big as hell. It won't come out. Hold on. Shit. Oh, it won't pause. I can't pause the motherfucker. Look, this is your boy. Look, he's competing in the women's 87 kg, like from New Zealand. What's his name? He's in the the world's strongest man competition. And Magnus. Look how big this motherfucker is. That's a woman. Now, any dude that's willing to stick his thing up in that, he's a dangerous person. You know what I'm saying? Like, this motherfucker probably toast with a beer mug and shatter the glass. You know what I'm saying? This motherfucker is too big to be competing with women. And, I know I said the beak-nosed Sabians. I'm talking about the rich, snotty, control freak white people, All the good white people live in America. Treat y'all like y'all treat us. The Republicans got on the news and said, all the good blacks are Republicans. So just a little jab back, I'm not impressed with affiliations or political parties. I like individuals. You got to break down things to the individual nowadays. But there you have it. The new heavyweight champion of the world. The new president of the WWE and the replacement for Andre the Giant all in one at the 2021 Olympics.